All right. Let's try that again. Can you guys hear me okay? All right, everybody. Welcome to our little Get Ready with Rebecca-Louise. I'm going to be going through a little bit about my makeup and my hair and some of these epic tools. So if you're like, oh, Rebecca, we couldn't just hear you. You're saying all this amazing stuff, but we don't even know what you're chatting about. So I got this like little station set up. I'm feeling like very Christmassy. And I don't know about you guys, but I love like spending time putting on makeup. Now, if I'm in a rush, it's like the worst thing, right? You're just like, oh, I'm gonna just like shove it on my face. But when I do have time, I really actually do like enjoy putting on makeup. So let's get this music up a little bit. Like, it feels a little bit Christmassy in here. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel good? All right, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys exactly what I do for my makeup and some epic tools. Now, I'm really not that great at hair, and these two things are like cheats. In fact, I probably do need a new one of these because like half of it is burning. In fact, I'm going to give you a close-up of this because like, who would agree that I might need a new one of these? Who would agree? Like, I probably need a new one. So these are amazing. So let's start off with the hair just quickly first, right? Because we're chatting about this thing. I definitely do need a new one. It is by Revlon, I think, and it was like $30, and I had this 2 years ago. And so if you know like when you go to the hairdressers and they'd be able to like blow dry it like all perfectly and it just like comes out, like it's amazing. I'll show you like how it works. But it's a game changer if you don't really know how to use like a blow dryer. You know when they do this like really amazing technique? Well, this is like a game changer, right? So here we go. I'm going to plug this in and show you guys how it works. This is so fun. Oh my goodness, I've never done like a little live Get Ready with Rebecca-Louise before. But you guys are going to absolutely love this tool, okay? So I definitely do need a new one. As I'm showing you this, I'm like, I'm going to go straight on Amazon after this and order. So you can see, and it takes out like any kinks. Make sure that I don't burn this. I just do a few bits right here. So you grab like a big piece of hair and just can you see? It literally makes it smooth, and you can really do like the end flicks as well. Like you can basically like take your hair from looking like a whole like mess into something that's like really sleek. So when I have my hair straight, I don't use straighteners. Well, I haven't used it much because it's too hot, but I'll try again. Yeah, it does get hot. Maybe, I think mine definitely needs a new one. That's probably like why it is really, really hot, right? But as you can see from like one side to the other, like the difference, if I just show you, you can see like straggly hair, just got out of bed, but oh my goodness, this other tool is amazing. So this is the thing that I actually discovered this year because I'm not very good at curling my hair and I don't really particularly like the ringlets, but this thing is a game changer. This is the thing that I actually left on yesterday. And I was like smelling like gas or smelling something. I was like, I've definitely left something on somewhere. But this is this fun little tool right here. So I will show you how I use it. But it's so simple. And you know, like sometimes when you want to curl your hair, it like takes forever. I can literally get this done in like 7 minutes. So what you want to do here is if you clamp it too quickly, you're going to get like the dent here. You want to kind of roll that around first. And then I just take it to the end, like to the ends right here. I'm trying to do this without a mirror right here. I'm using you guys. But you can see, I just hold this for like 10 seconds. It's 10, 9, 8, that's it. Just count that down. So I normally do the straight. I use the other thing first to get it all straight and then aligned. And then look, you just take this out. It's very hard to do without a mirror right here, but here we go. There we go. You can see like you got those curls. So basically you just go in like this and then take it down to the bottom of that and then hold right here. And just hold that for like 10 seconds. And literally, that's all it is. So I will part my hair in probably 3. So I'll get the underneath, then the second layer, and then the little bit at the top. But it also like gives you some good volume as well. I've been using some other products for volume. It does make it sticky at the same time. I use that like Moroccan oil stuff, like that. It's like the box is like turquoise. They have a whole bunch of stuff. And if you just take that out like that, can you see? Can you see? Like just like that. And it just like adds in like a little wave And then once you've done the whole thing, so anytime that you see me with like waves in my hair, I'm using this, right? So you can see from one side to the other, this is just like there, right? Okay, so this is really, really simple. And I think this is like $30 too. This is from, oh my goodness, I'll have to get you guys the link. Like, where do I even get this thing from? It doesn't even have a brand on it. You know, when it's like really great, it's like a digital curling iron. It doesn't even have a brand name on it. So I'll find this out and I'll put it in the link for you, right? But that's all I've been using to like curl my hair. In fact, I didn't even like need a hairbrush at that point. So I'm going to just wrap this around right here. And I did do another video of where I did those little, ponytails out through. So that's something that I use for my hair. All right, let's talk a little bit about makeup. And any guys that you have, kind of like a beach wave look. Yeah, it's basically that. I always struggle with the back part of the hair. So what I do is I clip up half of it. So I use a clip, or I can just like use it like a hairband. So I will, because I've got extensions in too. So you can probably see, like, I'll show you the extensions at the back. I will literally probably do like that. And then I'll split it in half so that I can get through to the back, right? So it's just those back bits. But this thing like curls like so easy. If you've got like a few bits missing, it's really easy to like kind of grab that back. So here we go. And then what I like to do is like, I've been doing like a center parting or like crimp each side. It's almost like a crimper, right? Remember like back in like the 90s? Who remembers that? Who's like old enough to like remember like when we used to like crimp our hair and it used to be like all like jaggedy? Like, do you remember that look? Like some people who are young on here, like, I don't even know what a crimper is. If you don't, Google it and see how we used to wear our hair, right? The crimpers was amazing. Yeah, you can definitely find them on Amazon, but yeah, it makes it super, super easy. All right, okay. So let's talk a little bit about makeup. I have makeup from like absolutely everywhere. And I have found a mascara that has literally changed my life. I know it sounds like really crazy, but this is the things that, because I order a bunch of stuff off Sephora because they're now on Instacart, which is really dangerous. But I use a sponge to put on my foundation. Really important though is to find a sponge that has like a little container box, because you know when you put your sponge in there it kind of gets dirty. So this was a game changer, and I believe like this is from like CVS or somewhere and was like $4. Some of them are really, really expensive. I don't think that there's that much difference between one that's like $16 and one that's like $4, but this thing comes in a case. So I think it's just better because it just keeps it like more clean. Yeah, I'm not a 19s baby, but I know the crimped hair. I actually love it. Yes. Oh, yes, I know the crimped hair. I love it. Them and like pedal pushers, like we used to have those in England. Amazing. So that's what I do to put on my foundation. What I've found recently is, It Cosmetics, because Jamie Kerr-Lima, who created this, I think she's just a badass, so I wanted to try it. And I really, really like it. I'm probably going to order this again. Which is the color of this one? It's the medium neutral. I do really like this. This is probably one of the best foundations I've ever used. So I have that. And then what I do is I'll put like powder on top. So I don't even know where these brushes are from, but I don't think they're like anything special. And this is Laura Mercier. Like, this is kind of like fancy stuff. I think this is more expensive. I've used like Benefit before. But what I'll do is if I get kind of shiny, I'll just kind of put a little bit of this on top of my face right here. So I will do my foundation. I do use a mist. I can't remember where it's gone though. I seem to have lost it. But I have the Selena Gomez mist that you put on before. It's also like a primer and a one that is like a setting spray as well. I don't really understand how it can be 2 in 1, but whatever. I bought it. So I used that before. Then I'll put that on, and then I'll put some of this on as well. So that is then my foundation, so that it doesn't kind of get shiny, because sometimes my face can go really shiny. Then the next step I do is I actually just discovered this thing, and I love it. This is my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows next. Well, what I'll do is, what I've been doing is I also have this. This is NARS. So it's like a concealer. And I've been putting on my foundation, and then I've been using this like underneath my eyes. But in photos, it looks terrible. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Like, I know that you're supposed to do the baking and all of that stuff, but like, it literally looks like I have white. When you take a photo of me, it looks great when I don't have pictures, but then I take a photo and this. So I haven't really been using this like directly underneath my eyes. I have a little bit of rosacea, so I've been using it actually more on my cheeks and blending it in. So I will do my foundation. I'll do a little bit of concealer just here, not underneath my eyes as so much. I'll like blend everything in. and then I will use a little bit of powder after I've done my eyebrows, and I'll show you why. So my eyebrows, I've got 3 little tools. This one to get everything over in the right direction, right? Everything this to get over in the right direction. And then I actually discovered this. I think I bought this by accident. This is Anastasia's brow pen, and it's actually liquid, which is really like confusing. However, it's actually easier to like comb in rather than like a pencil, because sometimes with a pencil you have to like press, but this is really, really light. So I recently discovered this, which I love. And then to fill in like the little bits and pieces, or actually kind of more at the front, I have discovered this, it's medium brown, it's Benefit. It's a brow micro-filling pen. That's what it is. So if you look at the top, show you like this, if you can see it. It's got like 3 little things, so it like feels like it's like a little pencil with 3 little things. So that is what I use for my eyebrows. So after I've done my eyebrows, then I get my concealer back, and then I use a brush to basically make this like more highlighted. So I put my concealer right underneath my eyebrows, and I will use a brush like this to do it. So I'll basically take a little bit at the top. So I literally just go, I literally like paint a little bit here, and then I'll like put it like this, so that it just gets that definition between my eyebrow, and it just makes everything like a lot brighter. Does that make sense? If you guys have any questions like along the way, like please don't hesitate to ask. All right, Lash Princess is one of my favorite mascaras. It's $3 on Essence Beauty. That's amazing. It's always about finding the right. I use them too. Bye Bye Under Eye is amazing. No cracks. I love It Cosmetics, Clinique Skincare, and Bare Minerals. Clinique Chubby Cheek Concealer works great. Amazing. Yeah, I don't know why, but like in photos, does anybody else have that when you like pop the concealer underneath your eyes, and then in photos, like it looks really strange. So basically, once I've done my eyebrows and I have done the little bit of concealer on here, that's when I'll then use the powder over everything, right? So making sure that my eyelids are all like blended in and all of that fun stuff as well. All right, then this is when I come out with my eyeshadow. This is Bare Minerals, and this is like the color palette. You can see which ones I've actually been using more of. So I will start with this brown color here. And I watched a tutorial not long ago, and it was actually in May, and they told me how to do like, I was doing eyeshadow all wrong. So I use a brush like this, and I always tap it, right? And basically just put that on the inside. Don't move it up too high. Don't move it out to the side. But if you want to kind of get your eyes to go open, you just want to bring that up like slightly higher. So that on that side. Always tap it so that you don't have like excess, and then take it over to the other side. A little bit in that crease, but just really like bring that up through your eyelid so you open up your eyes. Okay? Then just kind of like blend it up through the top. So that's what that one's for. Then you want this one right here, and then that is where I use like a little bit of like the sparkly brown, right? So again, I'm going to tap that. But I'm just going to like add this right here. Not going to go up so high. It's just going to be more in the crease and on my actual eyelid. Over to the other side. Right here. As you can see. And then this one that I was using before to do the tops, I'm going to use like this white and like cream. You don't want it to be too white. Then I'm just going to get that right in the pocket of my eye just to open everything up. And then just kind of like blend that through the top. Like so. Then that literally is as fast, like that's literally as quick as it goes. It's like, yep, that sounds great. That's awesome. So that is the kit that I use right there. This has been a game changer for me. So this is Benefit's eyeliner. They don't, like the tip doesn't last that long. I think that it actually, the tip breaks before you actually run out of this. I don't feel like it's, I don't think it's like long lasting, but it's really easy to hold, and that's what I do to do my flicks. And I just do free glance it on. I start with the outside and I bring it in, and it's not easy, but with like practice and time, you're just gonna have to go for it. You just have to have the confidence to be like, right, just gonna draw that on. This works really great at the beginning, but I realized that like I need another one. I probably have got, maybe I think you can use this for like 2 months. This is probably like 2 months until like the tip doesn't like feel that great anymore and doesn't really work. All right, okay, so that's that. And then I will use, oh, this is the mascara. Because, I don't know about you guys, but I have the most curly eyelashes. So any single time that I would use mascara, I'd always get a line right here. And anything that I use, like a primer, anything, nothing would actually work. So I actually discovered this CoverGirl, the orange one. Just look for the orange one. I'm telling you, like, this is the one that's going to work. And this has been like an absolute game changer for me because every single time I go out, I would literally like every like half an hour do this to like get rid of those like black bits. Does anybody else have black bits? Because my brow here comes out quite far. When I got my eyelashes, if they're open, right, that's where I kind of get that mark across. So if you're like me and you're like, yes, I keep getting marks on my eyelids, I'm telling you, this took me like 17 years to find, or 17 years for them to actually like create the correct product. But this does not have any like residual effect on my eyebrows. So you guys, that's all I use. Then, where am I with my, okay, so this is my bronzer. This is MAC. This is a MAC one. I don't even know where I had this from. And then this is, I guess, like Get Cheeky With It, MOTD. I don't know where these brushes are from. I'm probably guessing they're like Sephora's own. And then this is the color that I have right here. Let's see if I can see the color. This is old. I mean, these last forever, these ones, right? These ones last forever, but this is Studio Fix by MAC. As you can see, I've got loads of different brands, and I'll just start on the inside of my cheek right here and then just bring that all the way through. I'll do a little bit at the top and then a little bit like underneath as well. So that is my bronzer. And then I'll do like a little bit of highlight too. So you want to use a brush like this. And this is the Bare Minerals. I believe that they sent me some stuff, so I just started using it. The Bare Minerals highlighter. Just a little bit of this, and then just bring that on the top right here. You don't want to bring it too close to your face. Like, think about it going out to the side, maybe a little bit on your nose, but just really going out to the side. Otherwise, if it's too close into your face, you're not going to get those cheekbones. And then, I am a sucker. The lip gloss that I use, I'm an absolute sucker for the Kylie Jenner stuff. Like, oh my goodness, like the colors, the way that it fits, like I just love it. I maybe it's because they're like super cute like this. So this one is my absolute favorite. I kind of like a coral, like an orangey pink, not like a really strong like red or pink or like something that is too dark. So this one is this 321 Snatched. This one is like my absolute go-to favorite. As you can see, it's kind of like an orangey color. It's not too pink. And then, of course, it is Christmas right now, and I do love that she has this like glittery over-the-top one. What's this one's called? This is called Story of Us, and it's the high gloss. So this one just kind of goes over the top, and it's like a nice little pretty gloss. And then that's it. And then I'll like spray on top the Selena Gomez. I think her stuff is called Rare Beauty. Is it called Rare Beauty? And I'll just spray that on the top, and then I'm ready to go. So that's basically how I do my hair, how I do my makeup. If anyone has any other questions, do you travel with everything in this London bag? Any key items such as, yeah, so my mum bought me this bag. I actually had like 2 other ones that were smaller. You know when you're trying to cram all your makeup into one bag and then you just get another bag? She actually got me this. I can't, maybe it was for my birthday or something. But I just put everything in here, and I just carry this around. This is super easy. It's all actually fits in this bag. So there's definitely still like room in top, but everything like fits in this bag, and I just carry this around. Oh, I've got to put this stuff back in here as well. So super simple. Everything fits in one bag, and then I don't have to have like multiple different bags for like the brushes or whatever. So this for me is just like easy. What brand was the eyeshadow palette? The eyeshadow palette was Bare Minerals. Bare Minerals. As you see, it's kind of like beaten up, but I really like their eyeshadow. I really do. Like, it seems to like really just like fit nicely on your face. You know, sometimes where it like kind of gets clumpy. I learned not to pump mascara because it said to get air inside and cause clumping. Not sure if that's true, but stop me from pumping it. Yeah, I know. You're just like, I don't know, actually, Kelly. I do not know. That is a great question. I'm on the same page as Lenga. I know nothing about makeup. I've just watched a couple of tutorials, and as a dancer growing up, we always used to have to put a lot of makeup on for dance shows. So my mum was like never very good at that. I always had somebody else doing it, but I definitely learned a few things from there. Awesome. Great. Well, I hope that was helpful. The makeup bricks look like Sephora brand. Yeah, thank you, Ella. I believe they are. I'm actually going to go onto Sephora right now. We have something called Instacart in America, which is where I get all of my groceries from. But they also have like Instacart also has like Sephora in some places. I don't know if Sephora is available to deliver here. It's very dangerous. Very, very, very dangerous. But yeah, highly recommended this thing. I highly recommend this if you're like not that great at blow drying your hair, but you kind of want to get that salon look. I think this is absolutely awesome. It's really, really helped me like make it feel good. Great. Well, I hope that you enjoyed a little get ready with me. Just pop a like in the just like the video if you have enjoyed this with me. If you have any other questions, where did your mum get the London brand from? I don't know. That is a great question. Joanne, if you are watching, we all want to know, where did you get this bag from? We are desperate to know. If not, I'll make sure that my mum puts it up into our BTS Facebook group or online somewhere so that you guys can find it. So, yes, quick and easy. It doesn't take me that long to get ready in the morning. These two tools really help me with my hair. And as I say, that's all I do for my makeup, is just kind of keep it simple. But I'm so glad that you joined me today. Thank you. That was so much fun. Like, I've never done like a live like this where we talk about makeup and hair. But so glad that you were here. Thank you everybody for liking the video. Let's see if we can get that to 50 in the next 20 seconds. But yeah, thank you so much everybody for joining me on this live today. Remember that we have got another couple of fun days. We're going to do baking. Yes, Rebecca's going to be doing some baking. I'm going to be roping in some support for that because I definitely don't want to be baking by myself. And then also, we're also going to be doing some other motivation as well. And I think we've got a Q&A that's coming up tomorrow too. So super excited to spend some more holiday quality time with you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow for our live. All right. Thank you, everybody. Love you guys.